Good morning, everyone. Afternoon and night around the world. People in Web 3, Web 2. Welcome to the NEKO Morning Show. Today is episode 7, season 2. We only have one more episode, which will be on Thursday, same time. We are very excited for this episode as me and Nono will be going a deep dive into the blockchain operating system near Boss, and we're gonna just share some insight about it. We'll do some share screen. We're gonna, show you how to do it. Um, yeah, it's gonna be an excited one. No, what do you think? Good
Yeah,
morning, no.
absolutely. Good morning. How you doing, Zeus?
Doing great, man. Okay,
Yeah, cool. Yeah, glad
and
to be
we,
here. We'll be talking
and
about the boss, like you were saying, the blockchain operating system. We've got some interesting stats out from near. We're seeing them be an outlier in a few different metrics, and we're going to talk about how it's a great place to be building. And yeah, we're at a fun little crux of like super undervalued tech, and hopefully
Mhm.
we'll witness a Cambrian explosion of builders and devs on it here pretty soon. So yeah, so we'll see.
Yeah,
Guys, at the bottom we got the official Near newsletter community from Near Week. As always, subscribe to them. They've got a great weekly update you can read. It's up here in the
weekly
corner.
recap, right?
Code. Yeah, they always drop shard dogs too. Definitely try to get their weeklies. It's pretty good. So, Seuss, take it
There
away.
is a new Twitter. I don't know if it's a new or I just saw it new, which is the near bus news or something like this. The one that tags us for the content creator thing. This guy share a lot of good insights actually about the near the bus. I was scrolling through their Twitter yesterday, and yeah, I don't know. We'll drop you the link in a bit, guys.
Yeah,
You can check them out. Crypto Kingwin, Fimi, good morning, as well as Alid. Welcome back again, guys. Okay, so a few things we're gonna deep dive before we deep dive to the show. Shard dog links. Okay, I have a lot of people DMing me about the shard dog links, and let's just cover it up real quick. Okay, so for shard dogs, the plan was we have one for each episode. It was a bit of miscommunication from our side with the Shardog team. We could not, produce all the link as fast as possible. Excuse us for this, but we were working with a lot of things.
that's on
But
me.
for no, it's fine. But for this, the Shardog links. Now we will show you a 1, 2, 3, 4. We are gonna share today with you number 3. Okay, so this is number 3. Scan it, and you're gonna claim number 3. Now, for 4, you will claim it in Thursday, which is our last in season 2, and
Mhm.
then you will have another 4. You will be dropped in Thursday as well, either here or it will be claimable from the Discord or Twitter. Okay, we will figure out a way that everyone can claim it. Now, why do you need the shard dogs? Well, if you collect the 8 shard dogs, you're gonna enter the giveaway that we have per season. This is a new giveaway that we were working on, me and Nono,
Mhm.
just to show our appreciation for you guys joining the show. I know some of you might claim all of it that did not join from the start, but this is how it's gonna go for this season. For the season 3, it's ready, all set up, and we can drop you one by one when it's come to the Shardo. Okay, as well. Good morning, Maria and Stanley as well. Now, make sure you claim them all because I know we're gonna have one off-season episode, which is a recap for the season 2, what we did
Mhm.
as well in season 1. No, but we don't know the date yet. Either we have it the next Tuesday, or I think we can have it maybe earlier if Nono can figure out to squeeze
Mhm.
us in a schedule. And this one, where we will do the giveaway for the people who tuned in, for the people who claimed all the shard dogs, as well for the people. I think we have the best memer giveaway and the most active one as well, which will be selected by me and Nono. So let's put this one aside. This is done for season 3 and everything what we are planning. Our agenda for season 3, we will share it at the end of the season as well for what is it again? Yeah, for the giveaway and everything else is gonna be as well on the off-season show. Okay, so season 3 is gonna start as well on October 5, but we will talk about it this a lot more later on. For now, we're gonna focus on near bus. And if you guys don't know, no, I don't know if I told you. I think I sent you the schedule. We have Marma J in Thursday.
Yep.
They built quite, I think, 3 games on the bus, on the near the bus,
Wow.
and yeah, I tried the games. I tried to play them in near bus. It was very interesting. So I'm very excited to have them in here.
Yeah.
We can get a more insight about the near the bus, because you need some devs to like go deep dive into it, right?
Yeah. For sure. Actually show some how to build stuff, show the UI, UX, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, so
Mhm.
I've got, I don't know, five good takes on Twitter. Some are good near updates, some are just good takes. We're gonna jump through super quick. So yeah, I'm gonna share screen and
Yeah.
we will get cracking.
We will hide the QR code for now. We will drop it out again later on. But
Yeah.
yeah.
So item number one, guys, you don't need a university degree to get a Web3 education. Once this share screen goes through, boom, here we go. We got a cool announcement from Near Protocol. Tickets for NearCon are $99. Please go. From somebody that wants to go, I would be going. But my wife is, in theory, going to have a baby 2 weeks after this. So I would love to be there at that time. And when it was going to be in September, I was going to go. And now it's in November, like 2 weeks beforehand. I can't. So if you can go do it, guys, especially because it's going to get more and more crowded. What you want to do is make those connections now while we're still in the bear, right? Or still building
Mhm.
while it's not as hype, right? I'm not saying there's not cool stuff going on with Near and all kinds of other crypto, but make the connections now, especially if you're looking to get a job in Web
You
three.
know, sorry
Uh,
to cut you off, no, but you know what will be
but
cool, man? Me and you
what's that?
in, NearCon, or maybe next year. I don't think we can make it
That's
this
it.
year. And launching the NEKO morning show from there. We have like a week, for example, or 3 days of NEKO morning show while in there interviewing people that is walking in. I really want to do this. I will have issue with visa for sure. It's not easy for me to get visa,
Mhm.
to be honest. But maybe
Yeah,
next year we can do something special like this. It will be really hype, man. I would really
dude,
love.
that would be sick. That would be sick. I'm all about it. So yeah, guys, once again, NearCon, go if you can make it. That's gonna be a blast. You're definitely gonna wish that you had gone. Next thing, we've got an interesting set of stats from Inna at Everstake. She says we've got some impressive growth in Near stats with nearly 30 million live Near accounts. Let's keep the momentum going. Obviously, you can stake your Near in a number of different places. This is for Everstake. I personally stake mine with Metapool. You can do what you want there. But yeah, total stake Near 609 million. Block
Wow.
height 101 million total transactions, north of a quarter million, or not a quarter million, 382 million. There's a big difference. And yeah, basically 30 million live accounts. That's huge. So, guys, people are starting to notice Near. Things are starting to pick up. Builders are starting to come to Near. They're seeing our transactions. They're seeing our stuff on DApp Radar. They're seeing our interactions there. So, next one, jump through this real quick. This was a really interesting tweet put out by Thor Hartvigsen. I probably said that wrong. It says, what's happening on Near? Here's the active addresses for select blockchains yesterday. This was, let me see how old this is. This is 2 days old, this tweet. On Near, there's 650,000 daily active addresses. On Ethereum, there's only 302. On Polygon, there's only 292. These are all thousands, by the way. On Solana, there's only 178. Arbitrum 128, Optimism 77K, and Base 71K. So the fact that Near is leading these specific, what is that, seven blockchains, that's pretty big. That's pretty big.
I'm
According to
surprised
both August.
actually. Sorry, I'm
Uh-huh.
surprised that actually
There you go.
Arbitrum have 128K only.
Yeah, me too. I mean,
I'm
Arbitrum's
actually
doing something.
surprised. I
Same with
thought
Base.
Arbitrum would be like leading in terms of like
Yeah,
layer twos. But yeah,
yeah. Same with
interesting.
Base, right? Because the whole fintech phenomenon is through Base, and so you got to assume there's going to be a ton of people on there. I think
Understandable, because I think basically you cannot withdraw your fund if you put it in there. So I don't think many people want
uh,
to.
you you can, I think, but it's not easy or fun to do. Like everything else about Base, like Base is like really nice, and generally good experience, but it's also just like learning the new process of bridging in and out of something. So I don't think it's that hard, but it's because I've done it, but
Mhm.
it's not very intuitive, I guess.
Okay,
So
okay, I got it.
yeah,
But yeah, okay. So we noticed a huge spikes with the near protocol active
in
daily active
September, yeah,
users, right? And that's happened
yeah,
since how many days already? Is it 2 weeks already or more?
yeah. Since the big spike, about 2 weeks.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
this
yeah,
this tweet's about a few
yeah.
days old.
So
This has been since September 1st. Yeah.
yeah, that's very interesting. Do you think is it a project that is hyping it up in near protocol? Is it
So
new user
I
coming? What
think
do
a
you
big
think?
part of it. I think a big part of it was Kai Ching, which payment settlements, I believe, is what it is. But we're still kind of. I mean, there's a couple things put out. Honestly, I didn't read as much as I should about it, but
Mhm.
I remember when it first came out, and it was at near APAC, and we were like, "Yo,
Yeah,
what's the
yeah.
massive transaction influx?" So we were all wondering that. But I definitely think it's that leading it. But yeah, according to Artemis XYZ and Token Terminal, Near has more daily users than ETH, Arbitrum, Optimism, Base combined throughout September. So then, as far as fees generated, Near has only generated roughly 2K, as in $2,000 per day, from this
Yeah.
large amount of users, while as Ethereum fees have been about 2 million a day and about 50K a day for Arbitrum, despite the significantly lower amount of daily users. So Near has found a way to process transactions even cheaper, which I mean, obviously Ethereum's not made for that, right? That's what layer twos are for,
Mhm.
or other layer ones that are compatible. But yeah, super, super interesting. I got one more to share real quick. Definitely go check out that tweet by Thor. It's really, really interesting. I'll probably QR code it so y'all can check it out because it's great. Here is a great uh, indie CV1 summary from Sun Life '03, who is a creative insight writer, Web3 mass adoption proponent, and a virtuoso. Long story short, he talks about his thoughts on the first election. He puts out data of 854
Yeah.
out of the almost 3,200 humans voted. Uh, we did pretty good, like 27%. That's I remember talking with people that didn't think it would get past 25%. So the U.S. The average falls between 55 and 60% of people that don't even vote. In Ukraine, it's about 50% that don't vote. In India, it's about 60. Singapore, it's about or Singapore and Vietnam, it passes 90. So
Mhm.
um, 30% of the voters that did vote used all of their votes completely. I can actually tell you that I did not use all my votes. I'm one of those people that didn't. So I don't think you necessarily need to, but I didn't. Hot takes. Says total transaction fees for the entire election were amounted to 2.4K. Near um, uh, more than half of the voters had a wallet that was aged over 500 days old, which is basically, that's not basically 2 years. It's getting close to 2 years. Interesting graphics here, really interesting stuff. And then he suggests some things that are really interesting, like reducing the numbers of votes per wallet and reducing the number of days to 3 days of election and all that kind of stuff. So there's just some interesting takes from him. Then he goes and he announces all the different winners from House of Merit, from Council of Advisors, from Transparency Commission, and yeah, really interesting. I'm actually going to retweet that from my personal
What do you
email
think?
because it's
I think the election is done. I think now they are just making sure that all the votes were, correct. There was no
yeah,
corruption in the voting,
yeah,
stuff like this. Very
yeah,
interesting results. To be honest, I ex- I
yeah.
think I think it went good. There's a lot of people in there that okay they can be in there, but I don't
Oh,
know. I
dude,
wanted
I'll
to
roll that
see.
across the bottom screen.
Yeah, what is
I'll
it?
like keep going, but I mean, I have a here you go. Here's a footer for that. Like I'm guys. 20 of the 29 people that got elected are
Yeah,
Ukrainians.
yeah.
It's interesting.
I
Interesting
really
stat.
I don't know if we can control this. I mean, listen, no offense. If the guys putting the work, they are putting the work. Hey, okay. But I would love to see a different type of nationality region in there because I don't want it to be managed
Singular.
by one region or one type of group where
Yeah.
there is a potential of them, gearing up to
Yeah.
towards pushing their own region over other region. That's my concern. So let's
Mm.
say that for the House of Merit, I don't know how much Ukrainian was in there, but then later on they might see. I'm not saying this is gonna happen, guys. I'm not calling anyone, okay? So don't quote me in this. But
No, it's good. Let's keep going. Keep going. It's
if
good.
you later on you put proposals and then you will see that Ukraine pass, Ukraine pass, Ukraine proposal passing, and then other region are not passing, then this is gonna be a bit of concerning. That's what's the if bad effects will be from having the governance or run by one region. So
For
they
sure.
might have control and power over a lot of decisions. And since they are from the same region, which there is a lot of talk that they get all the same votes from the same people, that's mean that group can drag a project
What
to
they
the
want to.
ground or push it to the sky, you know? So it's very interesting how it will go. I really
Yeah.
think that V2 election should be a bit more organized. I think there should be a bit of system filtering. We talked a lot
Mm.
about this, but I want to see first how it will go. There's a lot of good names in there, but there's a lot of good names didn't make it. Shout out to, for example, Delir, Brando, Sheldon, Jerry, Joe from the Shark Dogs, right?
Escobar.
Odin, I think Escobar, Odin as well is in
Yeah.
between, and
I
there's
saw that.
a lot many more that we actually love to see them in there. In video, it's might be different because now the people with very big, large plot behind them, people supporting them are elected, so they can't run for a second run, right? So maybe we can
Uh,
see this. Yeah.
they
So
can, but they just have to switch houses, right?
no, no, I think they can.
Yeah, they can run again. You can do 2 terms, right?
We
And then you
need
can just
we.
switch houses.
I didn't know
We should
about
know
this.
this.
Oh, we should know
I'm pretty
this.
sure you can do 2 terms, and then once you've already done House of Merit twice, you can just switch houses and go somewhere else.
And so you mean the people there in there can be up to 3 years in there?
After 3 years, they could do 2 with House of Merit, 2 with Council Advisors, 2 with Transparency Commission. That is my understanding,
Let me
which could
let
be a
me
false
let
understanding.
me let me get a bit of insight about this. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Well, he's
DM.
grabbing
But
some insight. He's
yeah,
grabbing
yeah.
some insight on the whole at y'all. Um, yeah, I think it's really interesting. One question to ask is, hey, maybe the Ukraine hub of Near just has the most engaged community. Maybe they do. Maybe something else. Maybe like they're really smart and they said, hey, we'll vote for you guys if you vote for us with another group. And there's just a lot of overlap between Ukraine hub and Aurora and therefore Metapool as well, and interesting stuff. So I mean, yeah, it'll be interesting. You know what's cool though? Uh, I definitely thought like a very small, I mean, next to none of the people that seem to me like the heart and soul of Near, like the pulse of Near themselves, the people that are super vocal on Twitter, the people that are always active in the conversations. Um, I don't know, like for example, I really like a childhood hero who's a editor in chief of Near Week, right? People like that are always on the Near stuff. Um, I think even if you're super super involved in your community and your communities put you in power, that's fantastic. But I would say like make sure you come on the platforms that aren't just your community only and kind of talk to the people too, because legitimately, and I'm not saying they don't deserve it, legitimately I don't know half the people on the council, so I've been like following them and like looking through this stuff and be like, oh, this is interesting, because once again all the people that I thought were going to kill it just didn't do good enough. And so I'm like, wow, these people must not be the pulse of Near. Let's see who is. So I did see, I'm not going to name who. I mean, this is all really good stuff. I saw some of my favorite people following. Here's some alpha, guys. Here's some alpha. If you want to get elected next time, following everybody they can on your social, making connections, not worrying about follower to like following ratio, like just making connections with as many people in Near as they can. And I think that's going to be interesting because like the social portion is coming back into play. No matter how popular you've been in the past on Near, you have to do some work and go follow people and make connections and shake hands and get to know people. And I think it'll be really interesting to see how hearts and minds are won for election
Mhm.
V2. Zeus, take it over.
Yeah, I mean, I understand, guys. We are not talking about the whole region, and we are not specifying why Ukraine only and all of this. I'm saying there's a lot of people in there actually do deserve to be in there, you know. But the concern is not about this. The concern is about being controlled by one region, okay, and the possibility of bad outcomes that can come with it, okay. And that doesn't only go for Ukraine. That goes as well for, let's say, South America, North America, whatever, Europe, you know, whatever region you want to talk about. If it's controlled by one region, I don't think it's right. You know, I think it should be around the whole world. I mean, Southeast Asia got pretty big support from the MDAO, to be honest,
Oh yeah,
for them to push Near in there. And Near is pretty huge in Southeast Asia. But that doesn't mean, for example, that Southeast Asia need to control the whole seas on it. You know, we want to see different
yeah,
people from different places across the world. And the problem with this as well, people without a huge following base, but they actually need to be in there. They have so much value to not be in there. Talking about, let's say,
yeah,
Shardog team, for example, Joe and Jared and ABB as well. ABB made it, so congrats to ABB. But these guys are like
mm,
considered one of the people who always, before anyone talk about NDC, they were always there. They were always consistent, asking questions, you know, pointing out some shady things or some things they don't like. These guys didn't like, some of these guys did not have a fighting chance just because it was regional. It felt like a regional contest, you know. It's like felt like regional
mm,
election, you know. So these guys did not have a chance. Like there is so many, like so many people did not have a chance to actually win the election because of that, you know. So that's what we want to see. I want to see
yeah,
people around the whole world in there. I don't want to see it by one region only, you know.
mm, yeah. That makes sense. No, I mean centralization. I mean, the whole process of this thing is to slowly step away from centralization. So I'm definitely picking up what you're putting down. Like that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So, I have a
Escobar, wait,
question. So
I asked Escobar about the election. He said it's only once. People can run only once. He's not
oh,
sure if
nice.
you can run in other houses as well. So he
Oh, that's
doesn't know
fantastic.
about
So there's
this.
going to be
Yeah,
some insane turnover.
exactly. So for
That's
example, for
interesting.
House of Merit, for example, people can this. Let's say I really don't think they can run for other houses, and I don't think it should be like this. I think they can run once, and then maybe the next election they will take a break, and then the next election can run again, then break. You know, this is
Yeah,
better because you can put fresh new bloods in there. You know that can go to a different direction, but or
yeah,
increase it to, for example, higher than 6 months. But I six month is pretty good. But anyway,
mm,
we'll see. I think V2 is gonna be pretty good one, especially if like
mhm.
it's gonna be all new candidates. So you're gonna see me, Nono, Billy, Brando, Delir, Escobar jumping in as well, the Shardog teams and stuff like this. But anyway, let's keep going. We want to talk about Nearbus, and this is what
Yeah,
is the title today. Nearbus. So what is
yeah.
Nearbus? We want to simplify it for you guys. Okay, how many people in here heard of near the bus, and how many of you actually understand what is near bus? You know, just thought people as well in TikTok and everyone. You know, that's the thing. A
Yeah.
lot of people can see, and I see a lot of people might do like a copy paste thing, and then at the end he will
Hmm.
type hashtag near bus. Okay, but what is near bus?
Right.
You know, and he will say, I don't know. So the thing is, not all the people understand what is near bus, even though they try to cover a bit about it. But it's you know, I will put these questions to the technical guy, Mr. Nono. What is near bus in a very
Ooh,
simplified explanation?
ooh. Yeah. So,
Hello, Baba.
blockchain operating
Wait, Daddy, wait. Sorry, man. Keep going.
the
Keep going.
blockchain operating system is what's up? How's it going, man? The blockchain operating system is a simplified user experience that starts with a uh, decentralized social media on near.org. Um, you can go on here and I mean, I'm pulling it up on the computer right now. Let's see, I'll just share screen. This is just a start. Um, Oh boy, here we go. Uh, yeah, so you can go on here. You can have all your data saved, all your data not saved. You can connect straight with builders. You can go in app to other things. It's interesting because like on like Twitter, when you let's say I was looking at Near Horizon over here and I wanted to go look at Near Horizon and talk about funding and small project funding, you can't just go straight to it like you can over here or it's just a widget. You can instantly start interacting because all this stuff is directly on the boss. I haven't personally built anything on here, and I need to talk to people that build things on here. But yeah, so you can see start founders, contributors, all this stuff. You can do everything through here because everything is directly here on Near. It's going to be really interesting to see how the social side of it explodes when we get into the bull run, right? Right now, it's pretty quiet. You might get like 2 likes on something you post. Um, all the new stuff is posted up on the side. It'll take you straight to it. You can go straight to wall interactions from here. It's an interesting site. This is the one I was telling people that people were really, really building out on, really trying on, which is good and interesting. But yeah, the boss in and of itself is the infrastructure that supports this. It's not the social aspect. This is just a
Mhm.
fun piece of it. And
Yeah. Sorry to cut you off.
simplified user and builder experience
Yeah. Well,
to encourage adoption.
I know near. Hello, can you? Okay. Okay, sorry to
Yeah,
cut you off. But I know Near
you're good.
is in a they are in in kind of a mission, and I hear that they are planning to onboard billions of users or billion of users or million of users to the possibility of Web3 through the blockchain operating system bus, right? So with
Yes.
this, they can leverage its high performance and carbon natural natural. What is it? The right the right one, man.
Natural. Yeah.
Yeah, natural protocol, which I made a short video about this, guys. If you remember back in TikTok, which is about the near protocol and how it is a natural friendly, and I think it consumes less than Bitcoin, something like this. There is a short video for me about it, talking about it. But to simplify it, you can basically build anything you want on Nearbots, right? So that's what we want to understand. And I am genuinely interested to check any of the guys that is building now in Bus, and that's why I'm really excited for Marma J to come in Thursday because they are a builder in the bus to see the challenges
Mm,
that they are facing and how easy it is to build in the bus. But I was thinking, and I saw a tweet about this. I think it was with Wax, and it was the tweet was from Ilya, I think, and then or Wax,
mm,
and then Ilya commented on it, and there was like a back and forth. What will it take for the near community to possibly be on near bus as the social aspect of it than Twitter, be the near
mm.
bus going to
Yeah.
be the main hub of near protocol, not Twitter. And there was like a lot of insights about it in that tweet, to be honest. And as far as I understand, there is a possibility that you can build even a platform like a Twitter if you want in the bus. And maybe you can build a platform of what hello Brando, that's Brando joining from the Nico
Hey,
YouTube.
no way.
Joining from the same YouTube channel. What's up, Brando? So there is a possibility maybe to see Twitter Spaces uh, from built inside the bus. I mean, how cool is that? No, no. Imagine, man, short videos, Twitter Spaces, and all of this, everything directed inside the bus. If you want any news about if
Mhm.
you want any news about the bus, you can just about Near Protocol, you just can be in the bus, and it's gonna be the main platform or the main hub for the Near Protocol user. This is gonna be very interesting from the social aspect of it, right? But we know that
Mm.
Polygon now it's in as I think a portal. What was it? And Cosmos as well on the bus, right? Integrated in the bus, wasn't it?
Yeah, the ZK EVM
Yeah,
for Polygon, so you can bridge stuff to Polygon on site on the boss, which is huge.
yeah. Thanks, Brando.
That's big.
I shave zero, man. I look like my wife called me an egg when I shave zero because my head shaped like
Hey,
an
best
egg.
looking egg I've seen.
But yeah, thank you for the nice word. A little bit until my hair goes back up. But yeah, so the
Hmm.
possibility building in the bus is like infinite. You know, you can do anything. And I want to share a screen. I don't know if you guys realize this. I mean, a lot of you do go there, you know, and read, for example, the bus things, and you interact with some
Hmm.
of news or other platforms that is integrated in the bus, but you guys don't even know it. But
Hmm.
one cool thing, if you want to explore the bus, and let's share screen here. Do you know that Do you know that you can get a tutorial on how to build in the bus? Like they generally guide you on how to do it. So if you open the bus, okay, they're gonna tell you, for example, fork your first component, and they're gonna start explaining to you. So even if you are not a dev, okay, and you want to have a better understanding about it, you want to know what it is, you can just go to the bus and here, let's fork, and now he will tell you it's fork, and then you can understand what is it all about. And it says here, it's like walk you through every step. And I don't know if we can actually build the whole thing here. I did stuck on one point the last time when I was trying to do it, but it's they are making it very easy, guys. Like the introduction of it, and this is pretty cool for me as well because I had a background in a bit of software before I start studying, you know, I used to do until now, you know, software, hardware things, but mainly in software when it's come to phone PCs and stuff like this. And I did use some of the programs to add Arabic language to phones that's coming from the US. So back before when smartphone was a thing, okay, and it
Hmm.
was blowing up, you know,
Hmm.
people used to buy smartphones from the US and bring it to Jordan. The downside of it back then is there is no Arabic language and not all the people speak English. So one
Right.
of my job was to add the Arabic language into that software, and that requires me to crack the software and use some sort of script to add it in. YouTube is the best way to learn anything, guys. You can literally be a full dev just learning from YouTube. There is a lot of people there like can give a lot of good insights, and then meeting other people in Web3. But I don't want to stray away from the topic. That's how easy it
Yeah.
is. So if you are not even a dev, you can straight go to the bus and it's gonna tell you what you need to do. Edit your first component, for example, and the following code snippets get the total number of contribution you have made to the near blockchain. Copy the snippet and replace it with the placeholder code N4 to display your total contribution. So you have to copy this to the clipboard, I think, somewhere here. I'm not sure if I'm doing it right, to be honest, then confirm. And then you just go through the process until you build your first component and everything, which is pretty cool, you know? So I think they make it very simple, very easy. You can go to the discover as well here, and you can discover components which I think you can add it later on to your the things you are trying to build. As far as I understanding, there's a lot of things, guys, you can get from here. You know, you can go to news, you can do whatever you want. So it's very
Mm.
important you go and check it out, learn more about it, because we are on near, and this is like a big thing for near protocol. So next time you have a conversation with someone from layer 2 who's saying, okay, what makes near better than layer 2's, for example, and then you will start saying fast transaction. It's fast and easy. It's for example, let's say safe, trustworthy, whatever you want to say. Then when you go to the technical part, which is the big important part of near, you have to have a general idea in what we are talking about, right? So nearbus is one of it. I know Brando is somewhere in the chat, so, or Delir, if they wanna get in and give us some insight about nearbus as well. We would love, yeah, to hear some of your insight, guys. But as well, it's fairly new. A lot of people who is not devs still doesn't fully understand the length that the nearbus can go to. The possibility is very high, And yeah, I let's try to pull up the tweet of the Ziki AVM compatible thing. Do you think we can pull that
Yeah,
out? No, yeah,
yeah,
for the
absolutely.
nearby. Yeah.
Yeah, give me one sec. Can do that.
I'm gonna give you guys as well where you can try and build your first component in the bus where you can try and do this thing, and you can see there's a lot of component. I mean, you can build your component. I think you can import your component from other people component or build it, but I might be wrong. I'm still understanding the bus. It is gonna be us and you guys knowing it all together. But I'm gonna link the bus in here,
Mhm.
scan it, and go check it out.
Cool. Cool. Yeah, grabbing the Polygon ZKAVM thing. It'll be a second though.
Yeah.
It'll be a second. Let me see. Let's do this instead.
Good morning, Fandex. A bit late today, yeah. Okay, guys. So if we
Cool, we're
have
getting streamed
Marma
out.
J on Thursday, if we have a Marma J on Thursday, the meme of the week is gonna be featuring Marma J. So that's a bit of alpha for you to get ready and be prepared for meme of the week. Mr.
Mm,
Clutch King, which is Crypto King with man, this guy clutch everywhere. Even the last time when he did the meme, he did the first meme. It didn't, it wasn't interesting for us. Then he came in last minute. Okay,
mm.
last minute he uploaded another meme and he won from it. I think he won the 200 NEKO tokens or jump tokens, something like this. But this guy
Oh boy,
is a clutch when it's come to this.
that
Marketing
is
DAO
big.
approved NEKO Morning Show funding. Yes, yes, the marketing DAO approved the September funding for the NEKO Morning Show.
You're gonna see me getting an upgrade here in a second. I'm gonna look a lot cooler.
Guys, there is a big
Um,
surprise for Nono. If you guys see Nono looking good in the camera and stuff like this, you should wait until he get his camera and upgrade. It's gonna be pretty sick. Nono going all Nono going all in for his
I
components,
am.
especially the camera he got. It's gonna be pretty good.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Hey, while I was getting the Polygon ZKAVM, you see what I pulled up for? Like for the QR code. Look, I made a meme. I posted it from the NEKO account. I QR coded it. It says "Society if everyone built on Boss."
Right,
Like,
let me scan this. I have not
I
seen
mean,
that.
that'll take you to the sandbox on Near, but the meme is on our page. So guys, I'm grabbing the Polygon news. This is actually a while back, but I'm gonna go and cover it.
Yeah, I
And
think you
while
have to go all the way back for it.
yeah, and while Seuss is laughing his head off about that, I also on the way over to the Polygon thing, I do want to share this. He's gonna take a second to process it. He's gonna love it though. He's gonna love it.
Yeah.
Let me share this. Near is doing a big. This is the other one I meant to share. Did not share. Near is doing a giveaway with the Sweat Economy, and stand to win a chance of 1,000 Near and some trendy merch box prizes. So this is time, guys. If you've been going ham on Zeely in the past, doing tasks, now
No,
is
no.
the time.
Sorry to cut you off, but your the TikTok live is paused.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's because I made the thing through my phone because I couldn't do it on the
Yeah.
computer because I don't have any OS. Guys, fun story. I don't. My bad. My bad. Sorry, Delir. Guys, my
We have Delir on.
on
Sorry, I
TikTok.
cut you off
Yeah,
again. We have Delir in TikTok.
yeah.
Sorry, the Wi-Fi is not strong enough to join. Sadly, we would love to have you, Delir. Especially guys, you are in Southeast Asia, so this time 100% work with you guys. That is like 3 p.m. your time. So if you can, guys, squeeze yourself in one of the shows, let's talk about Jump DeFi. I'm sure a lot of people here are interested to know a lot of news from you guys about
Yeah.
Jump DeFi, maybe NEKO plans and, near protocol in general. Please try to squeeze yourself in one of the NEKO Morning
Mhm.
Show. Will be very, very awesome.
Guys, drop a W in the chat if they should join. You can say DUB like dub or an actual W. If Delir should get on it right now. I bet you he's doing some sick trading and some sick building. If you think he should get on right now, fill the chat with dubs and we'll see what we can do. Yeah, no promises. This isn't a deal we cracked. I don't know what it's gonna look like, but it would be really cool. Um, guys, here's another awesome partnership out of Near, Google Cloud Near and Databricks. Um, He's like, no, don't. He's like, don't tell him to do that. And the TikTok is like, stop it, stop it. This is another big partnership. My non-technical self would not do a great job of explaining what exactly this means. I'm going to be honest with you until I actually go and read it. This is not one I saw. I saw some other ones. I was actually on my way to this tweet right here. Yeah, guys, if you don't follow Big Brain, near Big Brain, it's fantastic. Anything Big Brain puts out is great. Yeah, here's
Okay, if you want to name one or let's say three platforms that everyone need to follow on Twitter, which one you will go for new near update, near news,
near
alpha
updates.
drops?
I'm actually not gonna say near Big Brain because it's rare to get one of them like this. I mean, they'll drop some fire
Mhm.
stuff, maybe once every 2 weeks, maybe once a month. But to stay really in the loop, I actually wouldn't say them. I mean, this is fantastic. Don't get me wrong, but it's not like a super consistent thing. Even though I love them, right? Um, Definitely near week. But you don't have to do that on
Yeah.
Twitter. You can just subscribe to them. But I would follow like community leaders, people like Odin, people like Blaze. These aren't my top three. I need to think about this before I give a top three.
AVB
People
as
like
well.
AVB, yeah, AVB for sure.
Mm-hmm.
There's a few.
Delir.
There's a few people that are worth. Uh, yes,
Yeah,
Davey.
yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Okay, Delir,
absolutely.
I know you are not saying this,
Yes,
but the chat in YouTube and the Twitch is full of W's. Okay, I don't know if you can give him a fast screen look
I
to
can do that.
Delir
Let's check out the
to
chat.
see it from TikTok.
David. Let's just
Yeah,
check out the chat and see. I think we should
everyone
get
is
something.
writing W
But
for
no, guys,
Delir to
if you
come
see,
in.
guys, keep writing W's if you actually want this to happen because I don't see any. I'm kidding. I see a lot, but like keep them coming. All right. There's a few W's. W W W W W W. Yeah, that's right. That's right. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But on that note, yeah, no, Delir is really interesting. You'll see, it's really valuable to interact with stuff and see who he. He keeps saying Wi-Fi not strong enough. Wi-Fi not strong enough. I got you. I got you. I got you.
Why
Guys, I
not
don't think he's
strong?
going to come on, but thanks for the W's.
Yeah, thank you for all the W's, man.
But
But sorry, no, no,
anyhow, he
guys.
interacts with some. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, at any rate, he interacts with some really cool people. But I mean, the last thing that David posted was a meme actually this morning. Have you seen this meme?
No, sure.
This is worth stopping the show for.
Was it
This
me?
is worth
I
stopping the
saw
show
his
for.
breakfast.
Watch
Pretty
this.
good breakfast, David.
Yeah, I mean, the man eats well. But here's the thing: I mean, what Boy just got arrested last night, which we should briefly talk about. I know it's not near centric, but that's crypto.
Yeah.
That's big crypto stuff. So let's look at this. Unless he deleted it, I'm gonna be pissed if he deleted it.
Was it the watch thing?
No, it's more than an hour
He had
ago.
one with the watch thing.
No, it's this. There's been a coup d'etat at Trove Labs. Brandon has taken my Ford F-150, my 2014 F-150. Please donate. Oh man, he made a TikTok for this too. And then Brandon's like, "Who else is in the truck, sir?" Because that's what the cops ask this guy, and he's like, "It's no-no's in the truck." Guys, if you didn't know, I mean, you can see it's trending on Twitter right now. BitBoy arrested there's like 163,000 posts. There was in the 200s. BitBoy Crypto, Ben Armstrong, now separate. That happened 2 weeks ago. He got arrested last night. He's just making a fool of himself. It's really sad. It's really sad because he was actually done. I would consider done. Consider done, guys. Well, I don't know if I can access TikTok.
I
David,
can access TikTok.
drop it in my DMs.
I
Yeah,
can
there
do
you
it.
go.
Is it
I was gonna say
uploaded?
from the computer, I can't. Go to Delir DeFi, or should go to Delirious. It used to be Delirious. Go to
Yeah, Delir DeFi.
Delir DeFi.
Yeah.
He said he dropped a banger. That's BitBoy. Yeah, it's pretty sad.
He did not
Dude, he
upload it
literally
yet
was the
though.
first person I ever like. No, he said he did. Oh, yeah. No, he's talking about the BitBoy one. Yeah, for sure. I got you. I got you. Guys, once again, keep spamming W's if you should jump in. Yeah, I can check on Twitter for sure. Yeah,
Okay. I wanted
you got it.
to. No, I did not. I left it for you at the end.
Cool. Ben Armstrong. Boom. You did leave it for me, didn't you? Let's see.
He's waiting to upload it.
Is this going to be that
When the
photo?
morning show is
That's a
over, I can't
screenshot.
upload it while we are streaming. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I got you. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start sharing this tab. Share this tab instead, guys. If you haven't seen this from CoffeeZilla,
Hey, how's it going? Hey, do me a favor. Yep. Hey, stop. Hey, how's it going? Oh, him? Stop. Oh, stop. I couldn't hear.
You have a weapon on you.
No, I do not.
Okay.
I do not.
So.
I have one in my vehicle, but I do not have a weapon on me.
Okay.
Okay.
Do me a favor. Take out your whatever. Family pack.
Sorry, I reached too fast.
that
I'm
makes
sorry.
sense.
Sorry.
NEKO account.
Okay.
Put your phone down.
Okay.
Put
Okay.
your phone down.
Okay. I'll put the phone down. Okay.
Put the phone.
All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Put the phone down.
Put the fanny pack down.
Okay.
Okay, that's interesting. I need to catch up in here. What's happening in here?
Oh yeah, bro. This is. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Where did the audio go?
Wait, it's coming. It's just quiet. It's quiet.
We do not have audio in the stream. No, no.
Not at all. All right. All right. So what I'll
Yeah,
do,
no, we had
is
we
I'll
had we
cue it.
had the audio before, but I don't know what happened to it. Anyway, drop us the link. The guys can check it out.
Yeah, guys, I'll drop it in the chat. It's very interesting. It's also very sad. Ben Armstrong seems like streams having connection issues. Interesting, guys. Ben Armstrong was I mean a big grinder. I mean he literally he built a Bitboy crypto brand from the ground up and employed a lot of people, and they did some cool stuff. And it's honestly really sad. And he's gone like psycho. And yeah, I mean, you can look into all the different news on it, but basically had an affair. I mean, he got let go from his company, his own company,
Mm.
like he got kicked out because of apparently drug abuse. I just dropped the link. Can you go and check it out? It's in the chat. It's just sad. It's just really sad. But I mean, it's kind of
The
goofy and
dark
funny.
side of crypto. Huh?
Oh yeah, the dude thinks he's a god. What's really really sad is not too long ago, my dad's like business advising, business consulting, like roundtable company actually
Mhm.
worked with him. I'm not going to name the company now. Not him directly, but like the Georgia branch of my dad's company was like, oh yeah, we work with like Ben Armstrong and all that stuff. And he mentioned like that company. And now it's just like anybody that's affiliated with him is ashamed. Like there's a call on Twitter that's posted of him like talking to like an elder from his church. That's like, dude, why are you doing this? Kind of stuff. It's really sad. Yeah, not just drug abuse. I mean, cheating on his wife, leaving his family, all this stuff. Like it's really sad. He's got some god complex going on. It's it's big sad. Anyway, he was the first like crypto YouTuber I ever consistently watched. He was the one that got me into Ethereum. I mean, he was the reason I was putting every single dollar I could into Ethereum, like from my minimum wage job at the gym at school. He's the reason like I could pay for college from Ethereum profits. He's the reason I'm in theory into NFTs because I was sitting on the Ethereum. Anyway, very sad. Yeah, his credibility has been dropping for a while now, like naming crazy price targets on things. But it is what it is, and the world moves on. And just goes to show you, don't put your trust in a human, as humans are fallible. I mean, you could wake up tomorrow and like I could have done something horrible. Be like, yeah, no one knows like a horrible dude. You never know, because I'm just a. It is sad. Thank you, Delir. Yeah, it's like fun and it's like crypto-y and it's like new crypto news and there's always something entertaining in crypto. It's never a boring week, right? Like,
Yeah.
but at the same time, it is sad because he really did. I mean, imagine if we built like NEKO up to the level of like BitBoy crypto level, and then like when we reach like super high level, then we have serious problems going on, and we think we're gods, and we just abuse power and treat our like coworkers horribly and relapse into drug use. I mean, like it's sad. It's sad. Anyway, that's the BitBoy stuff. There's a lot. You can look a lot more into it. There's a whole lot of stuff. But yeah, I mean, he was a content creator. David says, "Bro lost 50 million in the span of 1.5 years. That's crazy. That's crazy."
Wow,
Yeah,
that's big amount to lose, man.
yeah.
Damn.
He says, say no to dregs, like TREGS, like this instead of drugs." I was like, "Oh, bro." Anyway, yeah, talking about drugs and all.
Censored, censored.
Yeah, absolutely. Um,
But yeah, it's sad to see. Definitely one thing I learned about crypto, man. You can be all the way high up, and in matter of seconds, minutes, days, weeks, you can be all the way down. You know, you
yeah.
can. It's not like, especially with people who's like trading and doing a lot of things. To be
Mm,
honest, I lost a lot of money investing as well.
for
I
sure.
I joined. I invested one time and bought NFTs from a gaming. I think what was it? Big Axie. I bought each horse for $2,300. No, no, I bought three. Do you know how much is it worth now?
Wait,
Less
wait,
than a dollar.
what's the game?
Big Axie.
Is that like a knockoff Zedrun?
It's like a horse racing thing.
Oh, gotcha. Was that the Zedrun upgrade? Because I got into Zedrun. That was fun.
I think
Interesting.
it's similar. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I bought the horse for like 2,300, and now it's worth than less than a dollar. The horse itself, the NFT, went down from 2,300 all the way to like 100
Oh,
in 10 days, then to
yeah,
like 50 in 2 weeks. And
dude.
it went down slowly, 1,500. And I was like, nah, I'm not going to sell, man. I just put 6,500 in this, you know? But
Yeah.
definitely, the thing is, let's be honest. I made a lot of mistake actually buying in, but that's the thing with crypto, you know. You learn from your mistakes,
Big time.
and the most important part thing, guys, don't invest what you can afford to lose. I mean, a lot of people say this, a lot of people tell you this, but you might not think of it properly. Okay, when
Mm,
you put money in crypto, especially with trading and stuff like this, you always, the best way is to like, don't think that even you have this money. You know,
right.
it's like gone. You know, that's how you need to have it, and never listen to people who shell, for example, or like tell you, listen, I
You
might
would not
come
like
and
BitBoy. You
I
would not
am
like BitBoy.
100% bullish on this project. I'm going all in. And that's my general belief.
Yeah.
That's what I really think. That's genuinely what I think. But that doesn't mean my call is right and you will just jump in just because you know, okay, Sus is good, Sus is like this, then he know what he's talking about. I'm going all in like Sus. Or Delir maybe he will jump into Twitter and he will say, I'm buying in like this, like that, you know.
Yeah.
Thank you, Delir, for joining. I'm buying this token and stuff like this, and I'm going in for $2,000. And everyone know Delir is insane when he calls for trades, you know. But he always say, do your own research. Don't follow people blindly, because even the most veteran people can make a mistake and can do bad readings. Okay,
Okay.
so you need to make sure, guys, you do your own research always, and never invest what more than what you can actually afford to lose,
Yeah. You want
because
some?
you, yeah, I mean you see people put their house in a mortgage to enter crypto. I mean, no, come on, man. That is not how it goes. Yes, crypto might be profitable, yes, okay, in some extent, if you know what you are doing and if you are lucky enough. Market can boom change like this, man, you
Mm,
know. My portfolio reached thousands. I think before the drop, when Bitcoin was in 32, when we hit 32, I got a pretty high portfolio, man, and in matters of 2 weeks I was down by 50%. You don't know how crypto moves, you know. So you guys need to be careful, especially when you are trading. Please take care of your money and just don't throw it blindly.
yeah. Truly. 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 Guys, another. Here's some alpha. Here's some alpha. As soon as you make a really good trade, or you think you're like good, uh, as soon as you think you're really good at crypto, remind yourself that you suck. Like, you suck. You're horrible at it. Here's what I'm saying by that. Once when you know, like, lightning strikes and you do something amazing, uh, make sure to humble yourself sit on your hands with your profits. Don't reinvest them into something super quick, like stall, and just be like, hey, yes, I made a good play. Yes, some of it was like informed. Yes, some of it was luck. Yes, the market's unpredictable. I did well. Now don't go make a bunch of calls and stuff because you're not like S tier mode after that. Remind yourself that you suck, because then you'll be much more humble and you won't have an expectation of profit when you jump back into something. Um, yeah, when you do a really good trade, it's really easy to get cocky. Remind yourself that you suck before you jump in something else, and you'll actually trade so much better, so much better. So
Well,
that's my take.
interesting
That's what I have to do.
story.
I've
I
learned.
once enter a win streak when it's come to trade for like 2 weeks. No, no, I have not lose one trade. 2 weeks, I'm winning, and I was
Insane.
experimenting with an indicator Delir gave me because I told him this is the way I like to trade, and he was like, "Hey man, you should check this indicator. It's pretty good." And I was testing it. I put $20, I think, or $30 to test that indicator, which basically do the job way easier because my way of trading is support and resistance and candle reading and stuff like this. So that indicator was really fun, and I went to 2 weeks trade, guys. My 20 or $30 was in like 500
Well,
something. I'm not. It was really good. And I was like,
mm,
God damn, this indicator is invincible and stuff like this. And I over leverage and boom,
yeah,
zero. Literally, literally zero, man. So yeah, I hate to be honest, I stopped trading. I just DCA near. I really believe it's very low valuation now. Interested to see how
it's
it will be
undervalued.
1 year or 2 years from now. So DCA
Yeah,
into near, for example, that's my bag. That's what I DCA on. You really don't need to follow me. Near is my biggest bag, of course, obviously. That's what I'm holding. Then I
mm,
have layer twos that I am bullish on, which is Arbitrum. I really love Arbitrum. People, if know me, know that.
what about Opti?
I had a bit of Solana, and then I have quite a bit of Matic. I think Matic is like my second holding, but I'm now thinking to shift my strategy and actually go and hold it because it's less risky.
Yeah,
So I want to hold some ETH. I probably drop my Matic and
stake ETH.
Solana for ETH.
When you stake ETH, yeah. Hey, on Solana, guys, you know me, classic Solana hater. This idiot's about to
Man,
open
you're
his
into
mouth again.
NFT. How do you hate
Anyway,
Solana?
I think I bought like a couple. I didn't buy like scam Solana NFTs. I had like a tiny bit of Solana, and I was like, I'm just gonna support this one person and just dumped it all into somebody's project, not like a small creator. I'm like, hey, if they do well, great. Uh, I'll have to tell you the story about. Well, I'll tell you in a second.
I'm
Anyway,
shocked. I'm
Solana
shocked you hate
Solana has a
Solana when you are heavily into NFT because most people who's in NFT,
you know
Solana is like their number one platform.
yeah. Also, a lot of people that come from or a lot of people that are in Near came from Solana. It's kind of like a feeder program because people are like, oh, Near's better than Anyway, there's a big crowd that's been in Solana in a big way. Super quick, Solana launched this is crypto news. Solana launched their SVM, their Solana virtual machine, Solana virtual machine, which is compatible with the
Mhm.
EVM, right? But because Solana is specifically built for transaction settlement, they are a settlement layer. That is what they're really good at. There's some things that they're not so good at, but they are made for fast transactions, and so which is why the whole push for Solana NFTs after ETH NFTs. Anyhow, um, uh, yeah, that happened on. I don't know. I don't know if it was on Friday or if I just got the news on Friday, but the SVM, that's really big. There's a whole like argument with the Solana community between, hey, is this bullish for Solana? Is this bullish for ETH? Because now we're essentially sharing market with ETH. Now we're like latching onto that. Is it a bad thing for us or not? All the other Solana-esque projects obviously are mad at Solana because in a way Solana kind of linked arms with Ethereum, right? And so they're kind of pissed at them for that. But at the same time, I mean, it's a lot more useful when
Yeah.
that happens. So check out the SVM. That's your homework. On Solana, super quick. Literally two Thanksgivings ago, I thought I was a genius because I was investing in Web3 gaming, and because I was like, Alex Becker said Web3 gaming will do well, so I'm like, therefore all of it will do so well, and so I probably put like a couple grand into Star Atlas, which like they're still rolling stuff out. Like I'm not saying they won't do great. I mean, it looks like a really cool game whenever they do it. But I bought a bunch of Atlas tokens instead of there's two kinds of tokens for Star Atlas. There's Atlas and one other kind of token. They do different things. But I thought the Atlas like token was going to significantly jump in valuation. And I went on Solana, used Radium. By the way, Radium.io, it was super you like the UI UX was amazing back then. I don't know if it's still around. I mean, I don't play in the Solana ecosystem. Yeah, I've also just a lot of people I knew seem to launch some very disingenuous projects on Solana, but like
Mhm.
that's NFTs sometimes. So I just also coming from a boomer like myself that's chosen like Cardano over Solana in the
Oh
past. I'm
man,
gonna whisper
come
that
on.
because of centralization versus decentralization because of just a couple of different things. Like I'm like, I've
I
never been a
mean,
Solana
there is
guy.
a
I'd
lot of
rather
hope
hold.
for Cardano. A lot of people went all in Cardano. A lot of people are giving up already in Cardano. So I don't know. I never entered Cardano, to be honest. I don't know much about the tech of Cardano. Before Near, I was heavily in ETH mainnet, and then I started with layer twos, Matic mostly, and from layer ones, I was heavily on Aptos as well. I did not get the Aptos airdrop, guys, but I
Mm,
liked the chain. I liked how fast it is, and it was pretty good.
mm,
I got scammed couple hundred APT
mm.
from some project.
Yeah,
Just man, my losses in crypto is insane. Like I have insane losses in crypto, and I learned the hard way, guys. I learned the
and
hard way. Okay, NFT, my losses was insane. The only success I had in NFTs was Near. I'm not kidding. Near the only place I actually succeeded and got actually profit in NFT trading. And I did trade it a lot. People call me out for trading some of the collection in Near. Hey guys, I trade some of my collection. This is how it is. Take it or leave it. You know? But I still hold as well some of the collection. NFT, I really think
mm,
near NFT is lacking behind a lot in terms of users, in
facts,
terms of
facts.
community is very weak when it's come to NFT in near. I do really hope to see it improving later on, and we have more adoption for NFT on near. Although NFT in general become less valuable than what it used to be 2 years ago, I guess, where people made a lot of money, I think,
Mm,
from trading NFTs,
yeah,
not like now. But if you think about near NFT, I think of them as of like the NFT itself is a tech, guys. The NFT itself is a tech. Okay, so near NFT was like
mm,
leveraging that tech. I think holding collection from the near ecosystem projects, NFT project in the near ecosystem, you're just holding it for PFP. Some of them have good utility, to be honest. Some of them they are trying to
mm,
build something and it's gonna take them a while. Some of them
yeah,
have, yeah, near NFT more profitable but need more users who's bought my rogues NFT from you then. Yeah, I did okay. Okay, I did give away 3 or 4 rogues NFT. Okay, and I did sold the rest of my NFT. People call me that I pumping. I'm not that, guys. Okay, I'm a content creator, but I'm not a huge influencer. I'm not a guy who will say, guys, go buy this collection. Boom, it's gonna be 100x, and people will
mm,
start buying it, and the NFT will go from 1 year to 100 near. I'm not that guy. I do generally like what the rogues building. I like the devs in there. I think they are very passionate, but the direction that they went to is not what I want or I don't agree with. So I decided to pull out from Rogues. And I only decided to pull out from Rogues just because an issue I had with their head of community manager. I was not going to pull out, to be
hot
honest.
takes.
I was readjusting my take on rogues. I wanted to, sell some back then and mint some. I also wanted to sell some and buy better ones, but
Mm,
their head of community um, did try to corner me for listings. So I was like, if that's how it will go, then goodbye. But yeah, the devs, great team building. Shout out to Anna. She's trying so hard to build, but
it
I
is
don't.
great.
Yeah, she's really great, man. Listen, guys, Rose is a really good. And if you ask anyone into Near and the OGs of Near, they will tell you Rose are building something great. Okay, no one disagree
Yeah.
with this. But for now, I just don't like the direction it's going to. So that's why I'm out of it. But that doesn't mean that you can be out of it. I'm not saying you to go out of it. That's my take
Mm,
on the Rogues, since it have been brought up many times here. To be honest, because people
mm,
who's in here also is in the Rogues. Um, so yeah, a lot of people ask me this question, why I pull out. So this is my take on it. But at the end, great dev, great team. Okay, so at the top, above us, okay, that's the wheel. If your name is not there, please let me know. You know how this goes, okay? And for today, no, I need you to choose one of our chat who's very, very active. He's gonna get
yeah.
100 jump token. Is it 100 or
Consider
50?
it done.
Is it 100 or 50?
Um, we can look to the top and see. It says 100 jump token plus. There you go. That's from Will Sheldon, but yeah, it says 100 jump
That's
token.
from Sheldon. Okay. Let's leave this one aside. Before you choose him, no, let's see if he will win the wheel or no. Okay. Because if he win the wheel, we will choose someone who did not win, but he was active in the chat,
That's good.
right? So it's gonna be
Yeah.
fair for everyone. So we are at the end. We are the past 1 hour, guys. If you have any question, drop it here. Okay. But I'm gonna run the giveaway. Twitter picker is not working. So what I'm doing is I'm going through the Twitter post in the podcast and I'm writing your
Mhm.
name one by one, guys. It's such a pain. And then I will post the names and a screenshot of the winners in the Twitter, like what I did the last time. If you remember, it is a lot of process. I wish Twitter picker work, but it's not working. So
Mm,
for the last podcast Twitter giveaway, I will do it after the live later on today. But for this live, you know the drill. It's gonna be pinned. You go there, post your screenshot, like, retweet, tag people, and then we will do a giveaway on it the next show. Okay, but for this one, this is will be for the people who were active in our show today, and
mm.
we are good to go. Okay, so I give you guys like 10 minutes to check the name. I just wanna keep running. This is gonna be how many names we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This will be 50 jump for 8 people, okay? 50 jump for 8 people, and we're gonna do it right now. One by one. Let's go. Very intense, waiting
Nah,
for it to
of
stop.
course, of
Middle
course he
pony,
gets it.
congrats. Take a screenshot, 15 seconds, and then I will roll the second one. Let's play some song. Do we have like hype songs or stuff like this? Problem, we can't add a plug in to here to like, get the
Probably
songs
not.
from the PC or stuff like that.
You'd be
Okay, so
correct.
take a screenshot of this Middle pony. We keep rolling. That's one. Keep counting with me, please. No, the last time I forget the count, and I did. I just keep going.
Yep.
Okay. Congrats. Please take a screenshot. I'm watching in Twitter. Is there? Okay, I'm gonna add you now. Take a screenshot, please.
Hmm. Guys, also if you're not grinding on the near sweat economy Zealy, I highly recommend it. There's a lot of stuff going out for that. Back to the wheel.
Okay, who we have? Amizo, you're about to win. No, it's Enzo. Maria, I added you in there. It's in there. Take a screenshot, please. Open ticket on NEKO server. Okay, next. How many we did so far? 3, 4. Now
Mhm.
number 4.
Let's go, Femi.
Fimi, man. To be honest, guys, some of you, I really, really want you to win every time, and that's go for a couple of people of you. Fimi, Kingwin, Metal Pony, Maria as well, and Alid, the people who's always there from the start. So thank you, guys. Fimi, take a screenshot, please. Congrats. Let's keep going. That's number 4. This is number 5. Oh, Alid. Number 6. Congrats, Alid. Please take a screenshot. That was number
Congrats,
5, right? Okay. That's number 6 now. Amizo in TikTok. Amizo, I know you can take a screenshot, man. I'm gonna take a screenshot for you, Amizo. Okay, and I'm gonna tag you in Discord because you're in TikTok. So, congratulations, amigo. Amizo, what amigo? Well, not Spanish, but yeah, Amizo. What's Amizo name? And I just dropped it there, so I will not lose it. Okay, number 7 now. Who is number 7, man? Who is number 7? It's Fandex. Congrats. Take a screenshot, please. No, you wanna bet that Kingwin is gonna win this one?
I would bet you a lot. I could see that happening for sure.
If King win this one, you double his earning.
Sure.
Okay. This guy always clutch, man. I'm not kidding. This guy is always clutch. I'm not kidding. It will be so funny if he actually win it now. Yeah, let's go. Last one. Oh my god, he almost clutched it. He almost clutched it.
He almost
Esther, congrats. Watching from Twitter, please screenshot this. Kengan, he almost clutched it. I can't believe this guy how he clutched. Even Vivi say he will win.
Insane.
He almost clutched it.
Insane.
Anyway, congrats for the winners. Yeah. Please open ticket on NEKO Discord server and tag me. Okay, I will handle your giveaway. You tag me. So, no. Who out from this 4 you want to give the bonus giveaway for being active on the chat?
If it's from chat activity, it has to be Kingwin.
Yeah, it has to be Kingwin, right?
You want to talk about? Esther, thank you for watching on Twitter. That's dope. Esther was on Twitter and YouTube. That's awesome.
Yeah.
But
Esther win. Esther win the last one. He went in with the clutch.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Definitely for sure Kingwin then. For sure. So, guys, make sure to go claim your shard dog if you haven't. Super,
Where is
super
the
important.
QR code here?
Congratulations
wait.
to the winners.
Wait, no. Sorry. So it's Kingwin, right?
Yes, it's
Or
Kingwin.
the activity. Okay, Kingwin, you still win, bro, for being active in the chat. Open a ticket. I will remember you, no worries. Kingwin dropped me an alpha yesterday and said his bag in jump is getting pretty big, and I think NEKO Morning Show helped with that. I don't know, guys.
For sure,
guys, in the chat. Okay, honestly, who has the most earning from the NEKO Morning Show in terms of jump tokens? From you guys. Best reaction
And
to that.
while you're debating among yourselves, make sure to claim your shard dogs. Here's the link for that. Here is the NEKO Spotify link. Go leave us a 5-star. Oh boy. Oh yeah, the jump through the window. Yeah, dude. You never know what's gonna come in through TikTok. Yeah, for sure. The Edge Master's like, open your window so I can come in. Guys, go leave us a 5-star review on Spotify so you can boost our ratings on there so more people can see us. Well, some more TLDRs when we get the shot.
Well, to be honest, we are a bit slow with the Spotify. I'm sorry, guys. It was me who's supposed to cut a lot of things. I told Nono I will do it because Nono was busy, and I did not do it. I got busy with my kids. I am a bit sick. My whole family is sick. The kid did not went to school. But
I've been slow with CapCut, dude. I mean, I was trying to make a lot more shorts. CapCut's given me problems lately on like snipping up little shorts. Like it hasn't even loaded like ever fully on my computer. So, Seuss, can you give us a little teaser about Marmor J because if not for you, I would have no idea what's going on. What is Marmaduke? Give a snippet for the people for Thursday, because I honestly, until you started talking about it, I didn't know who they were.
Okay, Marma J. We will have. I'm not sure if we're gonna have the whole Marma J team. Okay.
Mhm.
Or we're gonna have Chloe, the founder of Marma J, or the co-founder of Marma J. Chloe as well was running for the NDC. Uh, she did win. Okay. And I think what was it? Was it 2 weeks ago? We also did a Marma J podcast with Billy. The guys are building on near, pretty much building on the bus. They have couple games launched in. They have some activities in Telegram as well. So there is a lot of things we're gonna cover with Marma J. Mainly is gonna be their bus activities and what they are building in the bus. We will leave it when it comes to Thursday. I need to confirm first with Marma J. They did book the Thursday like 2 weeks, 1 week ago, but I just need the confirmation before we full go on the Marma J. So this is gonna be an interesting one, guys. Especially if you are interested in the bus and if you like games as well. So yeah, let me confirm it first, and possibly it will be Marma J in Thursday. Now, if Marma J cancel in Thursday, we might bring in someone else. If not, it will be our last show. We will run it as a last show where we will give the rest of the Shardog. We will do the 3 top giveaway thing, and then we don't need to, do an off-season episode. But if we have them, then the off-season episode need to follow up. I think it's have to be before October. I will have to talk with Nono, to be honest, to like figure out which day, because Nono is pretty busy, guys. Like Nono is waking up 3 a.m. just for the show. So shout out to Nono, and thank you for that, Nono. But we are at the end, guys. We have been live for 1 hour 20 minutes, almost 1 hour 20 minutes. We did talk a lot. I'm trying. If you guys realize, I'm trying to slow down the way when I'm talking, because every time I hear myself, I'm like, so I'm trying to be a bit slower today.
Don't slow down. If you slow down, this would be a 2-hour show.
Yeah, but I'm trying to, but I will bring my hype up. We are at the end. 1 hour 20 minutes. We covered near bus, we covered near news, we covered a lot of things. So thank you everyone for tuning in. If you love the show, please share, like, and subscribe wherever you are watching from. If you are in TikTok, do please share with your friend. We want to get the 3,000 followers in TikTok so we can plug it into here and you guys can see what everyone else see. Giveaways for the last podcast in Twitter will be posted later on. Giveaway for this podcast Twitter will be posted after 2 days. Give me time to do the wheel thing, and I need to write the name one by one. No, thank you for being an amazing co-host. I really appreciate it. One last thing before I lock in everything. Spotify. This is an alpha for you. Season 3 is gonna mainly focus on Spotify. A lot of things, and get your stats ready for Spotify from now. You don't want to miss what's coming. Okay? That's an alpha. So I can see the people who followed us, the early peoples in there. I see you.
We can see the people who put reviews.
Yeah, and the people who put reviews. So that's an alpha for you. Focus on Spotify. We will try to pump the rest of the content in there, to be honest. Another alpha is we are planning to get one of the community to maybe who watch the show to do the TDLR on Spotify. Yes. And it's a paid position. Okay. But part-time, you just have to cut and upload and stuff like this. Not sure. But if ever we're gonna get it from one of you guys in the community, I'm really not sure. No promises, okay? But that's the plan. It depends on how the things go. I have to talk with Nono more about it. But thank you, everyone. Nono, any closing statement?
Guys, Thursday's gonna be fun. Talking with Marm J. Once again, please leave us reviews on Spotify. We love building on all the platforms. We passed 100 followers on Twitch, which is exciting. We got a long way to go, but that's a good start. Thank you for our loyal 6 people that are here literally all the time. share with our IRL friends. Let's onboard people to crypto. Let's make this the greatest show there is, as it already is. And let's teach people about NEAR. So super grateful for y'all. Thanks for being here. I'm going to jump back in bed and then jump back up for work. Thank y'all for being on. And thank you to my amazing co-host, Seuss. Thanks for all the work you put in. And we will see y'all Thursday.